Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Cerberus Seers game. We're playing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. Does anybody want to try and recap what happened last time?
Kevin said that Callie's character has to confront her inner demons.
And then I did.
and
Personally.
she did.
They weren't really inner demons.
It was outer demons. It was a demon who was a 90-year-old woman who had been terrorizing her for the past 50 years. So
It's the woman who gave birth to her,
It could,
It was hit or miss if Matthew was going to eat her. He didn't.
Yeah.
I figured it was hit or miss if anybody was going to eat her.
I was actively rolling checks to see if I lost my cool and ate her.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Frenzy rolls, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so we were basically investigating a 50-some-year-old murder mystery from Woodstock to help Poppy find closure for her entire existence after now. Because we're good friends like that.
We asked Poppy asked her mom if she knew anything.
Keep going.
If she knew anything about her brother River's disappearance, and her mom didn't know, but gave her 5.5 boxes of stuff that was her brother's, and half of one of those boxes had Poppy stuff in it.
Yeah.
Also, we all painted, apparently.
I
made
forgot that, yeah.
It's in my notes. We all painted at the end.
We were bonding as individuals.
Apparently, art therapy was dictated as necessary after that mess.
So
And also, Matthew got a message from his sire.
Oh, yeah.
In other news, Kevin, the ketchup was either a genius idea or a terrible one. She's just using her hands now to eat it.
Only time will tell.
Yep. So, is this next day, a couple days later, a week? Or are we picking up?
Okay. Hang on. I will give me a second. Let me wipe the ketchup off your hands. We'll say it is a few days later. Yeah, we'll say it's 3 days later. On this day, Matthew has arranged to meet up with their sire, Kincaid. Is that right?
See, my sire is in fact named, yes, Henry Kincaid.
Painter of light.
And I believe that Leon was also reaching out to some of his Ravnos contacts to see if any of them had been at Woodstock, and he did get a few people that said yes.
It's because Ravnos are cool.
It's true.
They like to party.
Yeah, so I will say that evening, if everybody could give me a rouse check.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm a little hungry.
Hungry.
How little?
I'm at 2.
Okay.
Yeah, only a little.
I'm
I'm
at a
hungry.
3. I should probably go.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think about finding someone to have a snack with. And that's after our feeding escapade where we helped Leon previously.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I get it. You get hungry after a while. That's how it goes. Everybody needs food.
So I'll say that both your meetings are in a couple of hours. You've got a few hours before you meet with either of them. So I'll have time to feed if you need.
I think I will feed just because I don't know what I'm looking at getting into.
Mhm.
know.
Being good for now.
All right.
Wiz plus streetwise. Find a victim. Plus. Oh, so 5 dice. I got 3 successes. We're looking for a criminal type to chomp on. I need to start making a list of like recent prison release people and track them. Makes this a lot
Mm.
easier.
Yeah.
There's a online thing for that where you track
Yeah.
people who are in prison and stuff.
I'll have to talk to Siobhan.
See, but that's the.
I
That's
was so
implying he knows how
confused
you
for a
use the
hot
internet.
second because, like, I thought you were talking about real life.
Mhm.
I'm like, case search for Maryland exists, but that seems kind of like a bit too close to reality.
Yeah.
Matthew, you know your
Yes?
friend, your accountant friend that you wanted me to meet.
Yeah.
Is there a chance that we can make that happen at some point? Because I want to get started on making some expenses for the bar.
Sure. I'll send her a text and see if she's free tonight or tomorrow. And I'll quickly grab out my phone and text Siobhan and just say, I have a prospective business opportunity. Are you free tonight or tomorrow, love?
I'll say not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, it works out good for me. Thanks. I'll let my friend know. And I turn back and say, Betty, tomorrow night she'd be available. So bless you, by the way. Didn't
Thank
know
you.
we could sneeze. Guess allergies
There's a lot
probably
of
into this.
dust in this room.
It's true. Yeah, so tomorrow night, we'll make the introductions.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What are you up to tonight?
I have a meeting with my sire at some point in the next couple of hours, actually.
Oh, all right. Well, have fun with that. Are you close with them, or is this a more
I mean,
business arrangement?
Yeah, business mostly. Like we're not like drinking buddies. We're,
Right.
if some
I mean,
opportunities come up, we get
technically you
together.
are, I suppose.
No, we not unless it's part of the, whatever we're up to. I think we have different
Gotcha.
tastes, he and I.
Right. Don't we all?
Hmm.
I know.
Yes.
I'm always interested in this the sire relationships.
I see.
Mm.
No, we sort of
I
circle each other in the social aspect, I suppose. But when there's business opportunities that are good to both of us, we'll make time for that.
All right. Well, don't get into too much trouble.
If I do, I'll just dump bodies in dumpsters along the way, so nobody will find them.
If you do, I will be there with ringing bells and I suppose a garbage bag.
Sounds good.
Can I help you, JJ?
I was gonna say, do you hear JJ?
What?
Yeah. Kevin's just over here like,
I'm just chilling. I mean,
Where the hell did you
what are
come
you
from?
up to today?
I don't know. We were helping Poppy try to solve the murder, but you can only do so much with that until we get more clues. So yeah, I mean, got a couple days off. I took a couple days vacation. Work's been really hectic lately. Yeah, there's shortage on certain
so
blood
fair.
types. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then, you know,
Well, do you, what a shortage on how? As in,
just not enough donors and more people needing blood than thing. It's just a national issue.
oh, I see. I see.
Yeah. But
I
yeah.
will keep an eye out then.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't just mix a little Vitae in and help out because that gets a little sus.
Mm. Well, more yes, and we don't want to repeat of the priest situation. Right, he was a priest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Priest.
I'm so bad with these church things. But whatever. I don't. We don't need to do that. But I do have a lot of. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Human
That's
friends.
right,
I
I've
don't
gotta
know.
go.
Oh, so
What
you're
is
cool
the-
with humans because you have a lot of human friends. Is that what you're saying?
No, I just saying
Apparently,
that I have
it's so
friends
hot the
that.
baby has decided to sit in the mini fridge.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, that's
I just have a lot of human friends that are very kind to donate their blood. So I do. Do you? What are you like? What kind of are you looking for in particular?
a lot of kinds. Like, obviously O is the donor, but that's why we keep utilizing that. But like,
Right.
the ABs and stuff, they can only really receive their own and all that jazz. But overall, it's just short because a lot of people are not willing to give up. Goddamn that cat. Sorry, I'm trying to have a serious blood conversation. I just see a cat going. "Ah." Yeah. So, but yeah, if you just want people to come to the local, you know, different blood banks, so that'd be cool.
Right.
That and this one group of people keep wanting me to start selling them blood under the table, and I'm just not for that yet. They ain't paying me
Right.
enough. Yeah.
Yes, I would be careful with that kind of thing. Once people notice that there's more blood than there usually is, then they get suspicious. More blood missing, I suppose.
Yeah, a little sus,
Well,
but
you're a big boy. I'm sure you can handle yourself.
oh yeah, I've survived so far.
You're a strong, independent man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a big, manly, strong boy. I'm sure you can handle yourself.
Okay, that sounds a little patronizing there.
I'm making jokes. I am.
Um, but yes, I've just been saying,
Very well then.
yeah. But Matthew, were you needing backup for your job yet?
uh,
I can beat people up.
I'll see what Kincaid has to say about it. I usually follow his lead on these things if he's the one that brings them to the table.
And then let's see. I don't know how Poppy's doing. We should go check on Poppy. The last couple of days have been emotional. She got those boxes of personal stuff, and she's been kind of dwelling on those. So we should just see how she's doing emotionally and stuff. As we were drawing that art therapy, and she drew some interesting paintings that night.
Yes, I wonder why. It's a real mystery.
It's good. It's you letting it all out. She's coming to terms with the demons of her past, so that in the future she can fight the demons of the future. Hey, Lonnie, you're not a fridge person. We're not fridging you.
Who is Leilani?
It's your new wait staff. She's in the back hiding in the fridge.
It's Perrin's wife
Oh.
from the time the show.
Ah.
That's why she's being fridged.
Mm.
Gotta make
Okay.
sure. Yeah, gotta make sure one of the protagonists has a story arc.
The oldest story arc in the history of literature.
I don't know. I don't think that really happened to Gilgamesh.
Well, Job had a wife,
Ah,
and
Yeah.
also that wife that got turned to salt.
oh, that was her own fault.
Well, it's always the woman's fault.
She was told not to turn around, and she fucking turned around. Just like what's his name's
Orpheus.
yeah, just like
People
Orpheus.
just can't follow directions.
I know, it's simple direction. Don't look back.
If only they had had the Bible to
You're muted,
read
by the way.
before they did
Technically,
Bible
would
things.
Enkidu have been fridged?
Who?
Enkidu. In Gilgamesh.
Hmm. Well, they didn't have fridge, so they can't fridge them.
They had
Oh.
ice boxes.
Just put in the cellar. Huh.
You're like,
Mhm.
wait a minute though. Hang on.
A wet basement is just as good as a fridge back in the day.
Hmm. But yes,
Leilani,
to
we've
poppies.
Yeah, let's go.
Talk about this. I need to get you out of there.
Mhm. So we go to Poppy.
Yeah, so what's Poppy doing?
I mean, going through her boxes, trying to rack her brain for all of the stuff that she remembers. And painting. That's it. That's what she's been doing. Anything interesting in those boxes?
So I'll say you do find like this one jacket that he pretty much always wore. That probably didn't take to Woodstock because that summer it was ridiculously warm. And then it also rained the entire time. So I will let you describe how it looks like.
The
But
more
it's
I
one
hear
he
about Woodstock, the more it sounds like a terrible time. Like it
Oh,
just sounds like it sucked.
kind of was.
You know what I
The
mean?
feeding
It's like
frenzy.
it's like this weird thing, or like the the actual performers were so good that everyone just ignored all the other shit. But like it was a bad time. Like it was kind of a clusterfuck.
Ah, just like Coachella, nothing changes.
Um, Coachella is much better organized. Coachella is organized is the answer.
Sure, sure.
They changed venue like 6 times. They didn't clarify. They didn't actually determine the venue until 2 weeks before the event. Like,
Right.
yeah. But there's all kinds of stuff in there. There's what is on your face? Why do you look like you're wearing Coachella makeup? What the fuck is that? Come here. Oh my God, it's cinnamon sugar. You look like you have fucking sparkly eyeshadow. You got like right here in the corner of her eye, like glitter eyeshadow, and a girl going to a concert.
Nice.
She's just living her dreams. All right, she's in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then,
In the box you find a couple of old yearbooks, both yours and Rivers. A couple stacks of like random Polaroid photos from over the years. Can I help you? Okay, cool. A couple of journals of Rivers. I'll say probably in most of them, it's like passable lyrics, like he was trying to make some songs, but it's up to you how good they actually are or not.
I say they're pretty good.
Because I'm trying to remember how much older River was than you, or young. Oh, God damn it! All right, give me a sec. We need to pause. She just spilled cinnamon sugar everywhere.
been ready.
Yeah, so I believe we left off with I'm honestly not sure. I don't recall.
Poppy.
Poppy was looking at the
Heading to
brother's
Poppy.
stuff.
That's right. Yeah. So looking into the box of his stuff, you find like the first thing is that jacket that he always wore, several old yearbooks and photo albums, which is a lot of like old Polaroids of you guys, not necessarily from when you were children, but like when you guys were teenagers, as well as several journals. that are probably dated from about when he was like 15 up until 69.
Mhm.
Nice.
I said that Poppy because she's 21, that River was 22. I made them Irish twins.
Okay.
Is that a term?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's when your mom has a kid like immediately after, like gets pregnant immediately after you were born,
Yeah.
Got
and
it.
like a year apart.
That's my
Yeah,
brother
that's
and I.
Yep. Especially the
My
moment
brother
you
was
can get
born in
pregnant again, you do.
Yeah.
Yep, my brother was born in February of 78, and I was born in May of 79.
It's the summer of 69.
Yeah, but I'll say that you're sort of flipping through those and have just figured out which one, because they weren't in any order. But based on some context clues and the hand dates, you do find the one that's covering like the last like the last couple of months of 69 or so, or like half a year. And that's when I believe Betty and JJ and Matthew were going to go visit on Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Knock,
guys
knock.
see, yeah.
Hello, Papa.
Hello.
How's it going, Papa?
It's fine. I'm honest to say I'm surprised to see you.
Why?
Why are you surprised?
I didn't know that you were going to come check on me.
Why wouldn't we? We are your coterie.
Mm.
I was just making sure he didn't rile you up some more.
Thank you. It's fine.
Honestly, as upset as I was, I figured you needed to be checked on because you'd be more upset.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's very strange. The distance of time
Yes.
and going back into that house, it felt like nothing had moved. And it had been a very long time. So I'm trying to wrap my brain around that. Because I think there was maybe a part of me for a long time that thought, hey, if I'm not moving, maybe nothing else was. And I could just slot right back into the place that I was before.
But you're not the same person, my dear. It's all different now, and that's okay. Life will keep changing and moving, and by the end of it, you won't recognize the places that you've been. I don't think that it's fair for you to for you to think that you're going to be the same, they're going to be the same, and you don't need to slot back in.
I suppose you're right.
It's every time that I try to keep the past alive, it only causes pain. I try to live in the moment of what's going on right now and who needs my help right now. Otherwise, we lose the peace,
I think that is a good philosophy. I try to be the same move forward, it does tend that slip right back. My whole purpose of being is to find who killed River, and I've been focusing on that for so long, but I think initially it was just to appease my mother.
You do not need to appease her.
Not even in the slightest.
I don't think that I think it's a personal thing now.
My dear, I will.
It doesn't really have anything to do.
We will help you find your brother, whatever remains of him or does not. Like, you do not need to change for anybody. You do not need to appease anybody. If you want to do it for yourself, that's fine. But she is the master of her own actions, and so are you. You cannot change what she has done, but you can change the way you look at it. Just let it go by. Unless you want to kill her, because we have plenty of options for that, yes.
Unfortunately, I do not think that would be okay currently.
Ooh.
At least with my daughter and her daughter living there.
You could ghoul her and make her your basically slave for centuries and get revenge that way and control her entire life the way she controlled yours.
I don't think I'm out for revenge. I love her.
I don't think you should do that because that keeps her in your life, and well, she's toxic, and you don't need that.
Well, you
Even
reverse
if
the
you're
power
one
dynamic.
screwing with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I don't think that's appropriate.
I would rather not see her again if I can.
Matthew could do it for you.
I don't want Matthew to be stuck like that either.
I mean, I am in the process of blood bonding with a priest already. It's,
He's got a lot going on.
Oh, Husk. Husk is perfect to do it.
No, not at all. I don't want to do that to Husk either. I don't want that to do that to anyone. I think we should just let her die.
That just seems such an easy way out.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do, is just let it go.
I've heard a song about that.
Yeah, this isn't some Arctic wonderland in Norway.
I just mean that if I were still looking for the people who murdered me, that would be here for a long, long time.
I hope nobody's looking for me.
Doing in the same nonsense.
The person who murdered you is your sire. You don't know who that is?
Not really.
You should find out.
I don't want to deal with Nazis. Thank you very much.
I'll punch them.
That's even better reason to find out who they are. If they were a Nazi and they're still around, they should face justice.
Who knows if they're still around? It's been a long time. Plus, I've done that before. The amount of people that of course, I rescued a lot of people in that time period, but I feel like if I keep going, if I keep trying to relive those moments, I will never rid of them for myself.
I'm just saying a potential immortal Nazi still roaming around is a problem for lots of people, not just yourself.
Yes, but
Yeah, like that's a very specific thing, if that's your sire, that we should
I
deal
also
with someone like that. I'm just saying there. It's not like an old
no.
woman
And
who
listen, if the opportunity arises to punch some vampire Nazis, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I wouldn't be against doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that if I swore revenge on every German vampire there is, we'll be here for a whole eternity doing that. And I have better things to do with my life. Plus, I don't know where each one of them was.
I'm sure someone has a way to
It's
find
like
out.
asking. It's like asking everybody in the whole of the United States where you were on January 6th. You're only gonna get so many people.
I was here. Imani, stop making them. She's just throwing boxes around. Yeah, I was just saying, guys, your sire is very special because, like, it's a bit different when it's an old woman who physically and mentally abused you for your entire life versus, undead Nazi
Physically
vampire.
and mentally abused me for only a couple weeks. Like, is that like,
Well,
are we trying to?
No. You see,
I'm not trying to degrade her pain
Poppy's
or
is like.
suffering.
Well, I was just saying, Poppy's is like focused on Poppy. Yours is focused on lots of things, which is why we probably should hunt your sire down and kill them. Like, I'm just saying, that seems like something we should do for, just to get the evil out. Poppy's.
Matthew is texting Leon. Do we know any kindred therapists that are willing to take on a group therapy session or 20? I think our friends might benefit from a bit of group therapy talk with a professional, including me.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand how hard it would be to find this person. I don't even know their gender. I have no idea what they look like. I was experimented on, and they used kindred blood to turn me into whatever I am right now. There is very hard ways to finding it, and I tried for many years, but it is not good for my health. Afterwards, I'm telling you this, there is definitely some vampire Nazis out there, and I have definitely punished them before. There's just not knowing of that one person. There is no way that I'm going to be going after them for the rest of my eternal life just to get revenge. I'm too old for that shit.
We'll come back around to that later.
Anything else you want to know about my backstory? Because you clearly want to open everybody's treasure chest. But I'm telling you, Poppy, you do what makes you happy. If you want to live with your family, then we can find a way to do that. If you want to move on, then you can do that too. Don't let your...
Okay, we need to get that tablet going. She almost texted random people.
Sorry,
The lock thing apparently does not. Sorry.
I do not want to play with the tablet, okay?
I am, I mean, we're all kindred at this point, and I'm not sure how much I want to introduce that to my kid. Even if it does mean that I'd be in her life, it still is a 76-year-old woman who looks 21.
Yeah. Yeah. There are ways.
You'd
Even
be
if you're
surprised
not-
what people are willing to accept, especially if it's someone that they love and they're just happy to have them back in one form or another.
I don't know what my mother has told anyone, except for the fact that I died. When I come back after 55 years of never being there.
You just be honest. You tell them your truth, and if they can't accept it, that's their choice. But if they can, then you have, someone in your life that you've missed.
I think you. I think I need to think about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's that's your choice too. No one can make you, if you're not comfortable with doing something, then you tell people bugger the fuck off and stop telling me what to do. And if they don't respect you, just put them their head in the wall for a bit. And they'll rethink that. But I mean, like I said, I mean, it's weird what people will accept. I've got an acquaintance who, well, he tried to have me murdered back in the day before I was a kindred, and then honestly that action kind of led to me becoming a kindred. But I keep in touch. I think he thinks I'm, bless you. I think
So sorry.
Are you allergic to me, Betty? I can't believe this. You sneeze every time I'm here. But anyway,
No.
but I know
Allergy.
I make arrangements to visit him because he's been in prison for the last, I don't know, God, couple decades.
Mm.
And the first time he saw me, he thought I was a ghost haunting him, and I've just sort of let him decide whatever he wants. I just pop in, talk about the old days, chew the fat, and
That's pretty cool.
You get a text back from Leon that says, "I don't know about therapy, but if we need a fortune teller, I can find one."
that might be more interesting. I like it.
You know, fortune teller.
From the
Alright,
circus.
Gotta take a quick break. It's that
Okay.
time again.
2:00.
Yeah, so I believe that Leon had just returned a message saying that he doesn't know a therapist, but he knows a fortune teller.
Probably not helpful, but that's what he's got.
And JJ had been trying to convince Betty to do more research into finding and murdering her sire.
But yeah,
JJ
Yeah.
is just like encouraging violence, and I love it.
JJ is just out here trying to get us all to do stuff with our backstory. Like, leave me alone. You
I'm
can't unlock that until session 15, okay?
this is session 15.
I lost track.
Is it? I don't remember.
I haven't uploaded any because it just occurred to me the other day that we don't have an overlay yet.
It's session
Oopsies.
8 or 9.
Hmm.
Sorry, no. All right. Because there's 16 XP.
See, I don't figure out the character on session 10.
I think it
Session
must
10
be
is when I'm
9
like,
because my miscellaneous XP is 16, which is
Yeah.
8.
Oh yeah, so it'll be 9th episode tonight. So yeah, so let's go bother Husk.
oh, so we can bother him about his backstory, or
Oh, he
Yeah,
never
who's
gives.
inside? Do we need to kill that guy?
Nah, he doesn't know his sire either. We have to figure out a way to find your sires, which I believe the blood is connected, so there might be something. I heard rumors of powerful vampires who could trace their descendants were everywhere in the world.
Speaking of finding sires, I'm gonna have to head out. I'll see y'all
please
in a bit. Goodbye.
All
I'm
right.
gonna head out and go look for my sire.
Okay.
Speaking
Goodbye,
of
Maggie.
sires, Poppy, your sire looks fucking familiar.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Like, was he an actor or something at one point?
I don't believe so.
He looks so strange ass familiar. Like I've seen him in a book or some shit. Oh.
Maybe.
he modeled for medical journal. Sometimes on the weekend when I get bored, I go and like pretend I'm dead and like have people take medical drawings of myself just to feel something.
I mean, you could ask him, but I
That's
don't.
not any move, but that
He
could
just
be a
said he has
different
one of those
character.
faces, but it's.
Mm.
I know I'll put my finger on it eventually.
Mhm.
Anything is possible.
What were you planning to do today? I mean, are we going to go see Husk?
Yeah, let's go talk to Husk. He's
I think he's just bored. I think that's what it is.
What are we gonna do? Okay, from now on, unless we have something pressing, I will just stay home and I'll play me some fucking Zelda and learn and play all the Zeldas all the way through and then start listing them in chronological order and figure that shit out.
He's like, I'm gonna figure out the timeline and then I'm gonna make a YouTube channel.
And it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
god!
called
I
Game
wanna-
Theory.
Oh
Uh,
my god! Now I want to play. I want to play fucking.
He's only gonna have like a handful of videos because he's gonna.
I want to play Quentin Reviews by the Vampire. Can I
have the
do that?
the timeline video.
I mean, there's always a chance your
Where it
vampire can
separates,
die.
And then each.
That's my next
thing-
character.
Oh, but then I can delve into each thing, like each individual character, how they fit in. But yeah.
Yeah,
But no,
yeah.
I mean, is that what y'all expect us to? I mean, we are immortal
Stretch it out a little
beings.
no, I don't. I mean, I
Things to do.
But,
Oh,
yeah, we can just all sit around playing Mario Kart or some shit. Come on, that's spend our eternity playing video games.
maybe we could do that once or twice this week, but like the other few days, we got to do something. Maybe.
Poppy's like, I have a job, bro.
Well, yeah, we go to. That's exactly. We go to work
God,
for
that's so
40
real.
hours, go home, play video games, watch on YouTube. That's our existence for the next 2-3 centuries, right?
Maybe you need
do
to
you-
go to. Maybe perhaps you need to go on some sort of trip. You know.
But he's
I
like,
don't
maybe
know.
you
Every
need
time I start
therapy.
trying to find interesting things about our coterie so that we can go and take trips and find out about things, we're all like, nah, we don't want to talk about shit. Like, the most interesting thing is finding out stuff about each other and then using that as a springboard for things. Like, now we have Poppy
do
told us stuff.
not need an excuse to go on a trip. Oh my god, he's dead.
Talking about
He's so tired of my bullshit.
Just so
like-
that you just froze.
Yeah, froze there.
He just
Yeah.
fell to the ground and just started. He was
convulsing.
he was supine
Oh,
for a
dear.
second, and then he stands up.
Yeah.
I do have to. I do
Yes.
have to go talk to some old
Yeah.
friends of mine in Baltimore just to check in.
Yeah, I'm
He's
just
just
saying.
high.
Learn about
Oof.
Poppy's past. We're now investigating a 50-year-old murder mystery. That's exciting. That's going to take us weeks to figure out.
Sure.
No,
It's like an episode of CSI or SVU or one of those
No.
kind of shows.
Gotta get the spray bottle.
To be young and immortal once more, have all the passion in the world. Truly, it is uncapturable. Those like first couple of months after being turned.
I've been one of those for 2 years, but I'm Duskwalker, so I get the privilege of actually having a non-static existence.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can change and adjust to the times.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah. Skibbity dibbity, I'm out of here.
What?
You're not down with the Gen Z shit, right?
Did you say skibbity yabbity?
What did you say?
Like your friend
Skib-
Flintstone?
That's Gen Alpha, not Gen Z.
Oh, sorry, Gen Alpha shit, You
You
never
said-
heard of skibbity dibbity?
I don't like it.
It's stupid as fuck.
Oh my god, my sibling was like instead of saying, "Oh my god, she ate," Michael was like, "Man, she ate that out." I'm like, "Don't, no, I hate that. Why would you say it like
You
that?"
know what? You know what? He's onto something right there.
Yeah,
You
so
should
let's go.
pursue that.
Yeah.
No.
So let's pursue Gen Alpha and go and eat things out.
That's I'll convert you.
Maybe
Let's
the-
not do that.
Maybe the world's
at
gonna be all
all.
right.
I don't want to do that at all.
I have nobody to eat out at this very moment.
Come on, all right, let's go see Husk. Yeah, everybody get out of the house.
Yeah, let's
We're
go.
gonna go make this Husk problem
I-
too.
Cannot hear Skibbity Toilet anymore. Let's get out of here, please.
No, but Kevin didn't even say skibbity toilet. It said
That's the
skibbity
part of the-
yabby dooby doo.
That's part of the
You said
joke
it. You
is,
told him yourself.
See how old he is? He's trying to be fit, but hip with the new kids, but not hip. That's a
Oh
joke
my
there.
god. I got it.
Yeah,
don't
so
want
where is
You're
Husk?
killing me, dog.
Husk is at the homeless shelter and he's hanging out with I'm in the wrong page. I was like, who the hell is Maria Roberts? Is that the lady from Nancy Drew? Jerry Sandler. Hanging out with Jerry Sandler. He's
Okay.
probably like trying to like he's like volunteering, and Jerry is just kind of following him around, and he's just listening, letting him talk. It's Jerry.
Jerry.
That's your favorite
It's
guy.
Jerry.
Everybody's
I was in
Jerry.
space. I was a janitor on a spaceship one time.
Would Husk have told the others though where they could find him here, or
Absolutely.
No.
There's no way.
Yeah.
But we know anyway. Betty
You can
knows.
get
Go to you go to
He's just so fucking nosy. He probably knows where we all live too.
wow, stalker much. You go to his room and there's a note and it says, if you need me, don't.
Damn. There were gonna be a Husk fighting tonight, but
Oh no. You have
How
to
do
leave
we-
somebody alone.
If only he had a cell phone.
I'll call him.
Go
Do you want me
bother
to call
Husk.
him?
and now Husk wants to be alone, so let's go to Leon.
Okay.
What are you doing at the shelter?
Volunteering.
Okay.
Let's go to Husk. Let's have Husk roleplay talking to the space janitor.
what?
Jerry.
Jerry
It's the same
Sandler.
name- It's the same name as in our Star Trek game.
Oh, it's an inside joke that
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, only
Okay, it's not a funny inside joke.
It's not.
No, it's
not.
just
It's
it's a
very
reference. It's not
dorky.
even a joke.
Yeah.
Yep, it is a reference.
Yeah.
It's a joke on
Sorry,
us.
I'm pulling up
Anything.
For sure.
the
The big stroke right
relationship chart now.
To
No,
see if
don't join voice and video on Roll20.
Jerry Sandler's in there.
Never wanted to do that.
Thought so? I'm not pulling it up. My computer's running.
There he is.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Everything's coming up.
Yes.
No.
I guess Matthew might, because doesn't Matthew have some sort of connection to the homeless shelter?
Yes, he does.
So potentially they've run across each other in there, but I guess it doesn't automatically mean I know where Husk is.
Did you say Husk does not have a phone?
He has a flip phone. We made this.
I guess, I mean.
Yeah, we've made the joke that half of the emojis do not come through on his phone. They just
Right,
come
that's
across
right.
as the big X's.
Sometimes we send the big X as an emoji just to mess with him.
That's good. That's fun.
Yeah, so talking at the shelter, let's see. Folks are mostly talking about just how this time of year is just trying to keep cool. Say it's about this time of year in real life in the game. And it's
Oh, good lord, in Baltimore.
yeah, it's oppressive. It's not great. And the shelter is running at full capacity all the time.
Yeah.
And like it's caused like a few scuffles of people trying to push in when there just isn't room and whatnot. Jerry, is he one of the staff members or?
He's just another guy, another fellow homeless person that's there.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's just been a couple nights. Like, on top of all of the heat, like a couple days ago, I got robbed.
Oh
was-
shit. What'd
Yeah.
you lose?
I'll cut like maybe $100 or so that I had saved up. I was planning to try and use to like get a new phone maybe or something, and that's gone now.
I might be able to help you if you need it. If you want it, that is.
I mean, sure.
I'm sure he has like this Husk isn't flaw of destitute. He just
Mm.
doesn't spend it. So I'm sure he has some pocket change.
Mhm.
So maybe whatever he has $100 in his pocket.
Mhm.
Something close anyway.
Like you just have that? You're just gonna share?
I save. I don't really have any needs at the moment. And you kind of need it more than I do.
but you're here.
What is $100 gonna do in the rest of the world, though?
That's fair. Yeah.
So I'm fine.
People are like, "Oh, you have $100. Why don't you have an apartment?" Bitch, I can't do shit with $100. I can barely even get a membership to the Y so that I can get a fucking shower for $100.
You can't even look at an apartment for $100.
Ow. But like, here's $100 to be like, no.
Oh, cool. We might be able to buy some bread, jelly, and peanut butter at the grocery store.
Maybe.
Have $5 left over. Yeah, but I got a flip phone and I got somebody else taking care of like the bill and whatnot. So
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like a family member.
acquaintance member, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of burned some of my bridges like that.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, thanks.
I'm not, yeah.
This'll help. I got like this social worker person supposed to be helping me get my ID and stuff, but like it's not going super great because I have to like contact her pretty often, and I fuck, where can you find a payphone around these days?
Yeah. Yeah, but hopefully that'll help a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, you can borrow my phone.
Yeah, thanks. That's really helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you spend a couple of hours doing different stuff around passing out the like care package things. It's just like hygiene stuff and handfuls of like new underwear and socks and stuff, and helping a few folks find new pairs of shoes and whatnot.
Yeah. Yep.
And unless there's anything else you'd like to do, I would say we can skip over to Matthew.
Sounds good to me.
So Matthew tells you, or Kincaid tells you to meet him at a restaurant out in the county called Alina.
How far is the restaurant from the Haven?
Like 15-20 minutes drive.
15 or 20-minute drive. Don't have a car. I am going to
Wait, I forgot Matthew doesn't have a car.
No, Matthew doesn't have shit. Matthew is going to we're on what, like a medical campus?
Yeah.
Here?
Pretty close, yeah. Basically.
Yeah, I am going to wander
Are you gonna steal
over.
an ambulance?
No, that's pretty conspicuous. I'm gonna wander over to like the employee lot. And basically, we're here a lot, so I'm looking at I'm looking at like a car for a car I'm familiar with that's usually here overnight for an employee, and I'm gonna borrow it for my needs. I'll put it back if it's still in one piece when I'm done.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
JJ
say
walks out to leave. Where the fuck did my car go?
That's the first one I'm looking for.
God bless.
Absolutely. Where's JJ's car? No.
yeah, so
Prius, fuck that shit. I'm gonna get a real car.
it's a Hyundai.
Oh God. Of course it is. Little red Hyundai with 2 doors.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's fair. Do I need to roll something to try and hotwire it?
I will say yes, because I do not think Matthew is of the type to have watched TikTok ever in his life.
What's TikTok?
So that sounds like a
Matthew's like, I have a
dexterity
clock. I'm not
and
that
larceny.
poor.
Dexterity and larceny. All right. I get 5 dice. Oh, holy shit. If I get the 10, that's if I get 2 of those, is that 4 successes?
Correct.
4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
Holy shit, were any of those on hunger die? Those 10s?
One regular one's yeah, one well no, none of the 10s were on the hunger die.
Okay. Yeah, you very easily hotshot this car and are out of there with none the wiser for as quick as it went. It looks like you just put the key in the ignition and went.
Oh, do. I light up a cigarette, open the window, and I've got the cigarette hanging out the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
I try talking to my phone. I'm like, hey, and I say the name of the thing, but I'm not saying it because my phone's right here and I don't want it to talk to me. Give me directions to, and I give the restaurant name.
it gives you the directions.
Oh shit! It worked on the first try this time. Usually it doesn't. Nice. I just put the
So
phone on the passenger seat so it can talk to me.
mhm. Yeah, so it's like traffic is pretty quiet around here. By the time you get to the restaurant, you can see that there are a few folks in the parking lot. Um, I'd say maybe about like 7 or 8 cars. Um, and it looks like the lights in the restaurant are still on, which is a little weird considering it's probably like close to 2, 3 in the morning at this point.
Yeah.
Actually, no, probably not that late. Probably closer to midnight or so. Um,
To midnight. I'm gonna let no hand.
Here,
I turn the radio.
let me
on.
help, and I'll put. Okay.
I will like park in a parking space that's like kind of in the shadow, like not under any lights, and just kind of back the car into the space. I reached to turn the key off and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even put a key in it.
Yeah, a moment or two later, you see Kincaid pull up in his vehicle.
What does Kincaid drive?
Do you think he drives?
He probably drives a big ass black SUV.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. As I see him pulling in, I quickly exit the car, drop the cigarette and stomp out what's left of it, and
New wheels?
kind of straighten myself up as he says it, and I, kind of stand little like at attention, and I'm gonna say, just borrowed. I've got to return it when I'm done.
Mm. One of those new coterie members, or
Oh no, a friend doesn't need it their work overnight, so I just they let me borrow it.
can I have that before you commit some more crimes?
But we're not going to commit any war
She's
crimes.
she has a cookie sheet that she's like banging around.
Sorry.
Yeah, so he leads you into the restaurant. And you guys go in like the front door, and there are still a few folks puttering around. You see that there's 2 couples in sort of like either sides of the restaurant still eating a meal, and a couple of wait staff wandering around. As soon as you guys walk in, somebody walks in. Do you gentlemen have a reservation?
I look to Kincaid.
Um, he says, "Yeah, we're here to see Margot." Um, Matthew, you recall that name, and you haven't talked to her in a long time.
Oh boy.
She is the person that you owe that shit ton of money to,
Oh,
and we just lost Aya.
No, wait, we just got Aya back. Quick, grab the window and
Leilani,
shuffle it
this
back
is
to
my
where she
book,
goes.
please. No. Okay, here, I'll put Bluey back on. Yeah, excuse me. Leilani.
Cat runs from frame to stop the child.
Yeah, she's trying to get into like old Chewy products that are older than I am, and I don't want her to break them. Look, Daddy's getting blurry. Um, yeah, so, Matthew, a couple years back, Margot did a very huge favor for you and cleaned up some mess. And you were still paying her off and probably will be for quite a while.
Why do you think I don't have a fucking car?
As soon as he says that you're here for Margot, the woman nods and leads you through this dining area and up a set of stairs, down a hallway into a room that is heavy with the smell of cigar smoke. There's like dark wallpaper on the walls and a nice thick like purple carpet. And sitting in sort of like the corner of the room beside a small table filled with a few books is Margot wearing a black suit and jacket with like no shirt visible underneath, with her face obscured by a cloud of cigar smoke. The woman sort of gestures you in, and as you go in closer, you can see that she's got her feet propped up on a stool. And there is another woman wearing all white, just like the other servers, delicately painting her toenails.
What color?
As we're walking up through to come in here, Matthew sort of mutters just loud enough for Kincaid to hear. You could have said it was Margot we were meeting, just, as a kindness.
It's like, that wouldn't have been as fun though.
Fuck.
As you guys walk in, she says, "Oh, Maddie, Henry, hello. Thanks for this. I have a job for you. Pull up a seat." And there is like a small love seat and a like single like overstuffed chair across from her.
Matthew will walk over to the love seat and specifically like take it underneath the center and pull it forward a few steps, pulling up the seat before sitting down in it.
Okay. The woman in front of her, she just kind of like pushes her away with her foot and stands up, walks over to you guys and actually steps behind you and puts like a hand on your shoulder, walks over to this bar, to pour a glass of some alcohol. Drink? Cigar?
Yes, please. On both?
I've got whiskey. Is that good?
Sounds brilliant.
She hands out a drink, and I'll say Kincaid probably just takes the cigar. Hands them out, and I'll say that when she flicks her lighter, you can see just for a second what looks like what at first you had assumed was nail polish, but no, that's dried blood underneath her red fingernails.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the little bit of it's like
Find a particular lick for me. Lick, kindred. What the anarchs are
Particular
calling
what?
them now.
Mm.
He's a hothead and an imbecile. Gambles too much and does stupid shit. Dead stupid shit, meaning he hasn't paid me this year, and I'm tired of waiting.
I see.
I'm assuming that he no longer has the means to make the payment, so I want you to bring him to me. Alive,
All
but you
right.
can stake him if that's easier for you. But I'm sure the two of you are perfectly capable of this.
What's the bloke's name?
Clive Devon. He hangs out at this crappy sports bar uh a bit of ways. I have the address. I can get it for you.
Any sort of specific timetables? The sooner the better.
I suppose I could wait a few days. It's not anything urgent. I mean, he is like several months, so what's a few? I would suggest, though, perhaps having something of a plan, though, or of our arrangement, and he may try to bolt, and he's very, very
see.
fast.
Maybe we'll have to do the whole carbonite there, Kincaid. You know, set up the construction site, and oops, he fell in the cement. Oh no! And you can slowly chisel him out. I don't know. We'll workshop
That
it.
is a favorite.
Yes. Anybody he's connected to that might cause a problem?
I don't think he's got a coterie. I believe. I know he's probably got quite a few mortals or ghouls that he keeps around him,
What
and he tends
clan
to
is he
surround
from?
himself with quite a few mortals.
Hmm.
I believe Bruja.
Hmm.
So big and smart, is big and fast and dumb, and kind of strong.
All right. What's the how well are you paying on this one toward my what I owe you?
Well, considering Clive does owe me quite a bit too, I'd say I could take about half off of this year's payment.
Shit. That's after he gets his part, because Kincaid is probably looking at me like, "Don't be taking my money."
Kincaid has offered to do this for a different payment. We've already arranged that.
I side eye him.
He does not budge. Just doesn't make
No.
eye contact.
All right. That shouldn't be a problem. I'm sure we've retrieved much more annoying targets than this Clive Devon.
Oh yes, I'm sure that you've handled far worse.
It's good he likes to hang out at a bar. There's a lot of options with bars and being able to be a bit more violent. And
I would be a bit careful though. This one does have quite a few mortals around. You wouldn't want a repeat of anything.
I've learned a bit about, trying to be a little more cautious and under self-control. I'll do my best.
Hmm.
I mean, just think about it. If I fuck up, then I just owe you more money, right?
Suppose that's true.
It works for you either way.
It sure does.
All right. I'll try not to fuck it up.
That's a good boy.
Margot, it's always a pleasure.
Same. She
It's-
puts her feet back up on the stool and snaps her fingers, and the same woman that had been painting her nails comes back in.
You still terrifying me just a wee bit.
I'm glad. Evening, gents.
I will say no more, stand up, give her a polite nod, and wait for Kincaid to lead away out.
Kincaid walks out, and the staff member that had showed you guys in hands him a folded up piece of paper with the address on it of where this bar is.
I have carefully, I never lit the cigar. I've carefully taken it with me because I'm sure it is very nice quality and I will enjoy that later.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we want to workshop this? Plan it for. Do we want to just go full tilt, go there tonight, or do we want to make a plan? And I have a small business meeting tomorrow night. I'm introducing a couple of people. Probably early evening, but then I'm pretty sure I'm free. What do you think?
Well, we could at least drive by and scope it out.
We should take the car that I took, because it won't be I won't have it again after this night, so
That's
they
fair.
won't. Sure, I could always go for another drink. There's no reason for anybody to be suspicious of us tonight. We haven't made any moves yet, so. Where's this bar?
So it's a little further out in the county, not too far from where you guys are, but definitely in like maybe a poorer part of the area. Um where like the houses aren't quite as nice. And come to it is a bar that's set up on the corner of on a street corner. And it's a sports bar, and there is a faded neon sign in above the door that reads Pigskin Pub. You can see that it is relatively crowded still at this time of night. Yeah, you just stepped on a Lego. That sucks, doesn't it? Please tell me you didn't just say fuck.
Oh boy.
There you go,
And
kid.
so it begins.
Yeah. So looking in, you can see that there is the main front door, as well as like two really big plate glass windows on either side. And just from the like quick little drive-by that you did passing by, you can see that there are several TV screens set up in there. It looks like they're probably playing some kind of sports reruns or something or another.
Maybe some games on the West Coast that haven't come to an end yet.
Mhm.
Or games from
There is
overseas.
there is a small parking lot in the back that has a handful of cars and several motorcycles.
I wonder what his mode of transportation is. It wouldn't be easy for him to get away if one, if we did something to it when we come to
Got the
actually
brake
pick him up.
lines.
Or if we know what he travels in, if we set him off to worry and he does try to bolt, we know which vehicle to follow, if he's in a vehicle at all.
Or if he's not in one of these bikes, one of us could hang out in the back seat of the vehicle.
True. You know, I just realized we didn't really ask her what the fuck he looks like. That makes it a little difficult.
It's like, fuck.
We're
do
not
have
very
his
good at
name.
this. We do have his name, but if we start asking for somebody with his name, he's going to get suspicious. So I think maybe we have to go in and partake and listen for someone to be talking to at Clive. Because Clive is not a very popular name as far as I'm concerned.
That's true. Yeah, it's sticks up pretty much like a sore thumb.
Maybe we have to do next time we ask, first question, what the fuck do they look like?
That's probably wise. Yeah.
How
I feel
many
like
of these have we done?
honestly, I feel like she's probably just playing with us at this point.
No, I
Like
think we
she
fucked it. I think we fucked this one up.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely did. But like she specifically didn't tell us that because she was waiting for us to ask, and
Yeah,
we forgot. And she's just like, that just makes it more fun for me.
you know, she should just tell us. She knows I'm uncomfortable when she's around. I mean, it's obvious.
It doesn't mean she doesn't like it though.
I get it, but it's still a shitty move.
I mean, it's a power move. Like,
I know. I'm never getting out from under this.
oh
She's
no, she's gonna hold this shit over you for a century at least. There's a
At
reason
least-
I've been very careful not to owe this bitch anything.
I didn't mean to do it. You know, when I'm,
Yeah, I know.
I don't make good decisions sometimes. Hey, I made a great decision the other night. I could have eaten a woman and I chose not to. Well, I sort of forced myself not to. She was a right bitch.
Mm.
And honestly, never met someone who deserved to be eaten more just for existing. And I walked out and she's still, as far as I know, she's still alive. I don't know if any of my friends went back and finished her off. If they
Was
did,
she, like,
kudos.
important? She'd be missed.
Someone asked us not to go that far, so we sort of
Mm.
respect.
Mm.
But honestly, anyway, let's go in, get a couple drinks, see what's playing on the televisions, and sort of mingle and see if we can't pick out a Clive. But
Okay.
remember, neither of us asks for one.
Oh yeah. No.
And we
Should
go
we
into the
have
sports bar.
pseudonyms for ourselves, or
Well, you know, you can call me. Hang on, let me scroll. I have a character sheet for this. I scrolled by it. You can call me Dexter. You know that's
Dexter? Okay.
And what am I calling you this time?
We'll go with
Hank?
Pete.
Oh, Pete. You don't want to do Hank? You want to do Pete?
Yeah.
Dee Dee. Don't want to do Dee Dee.
Um. Yeah. So you walk in, and it is actually a lot more bustling than you had maybe anticipated from outside. You can tell that the windows do a fair amount of soundproofing. It is very rowdy. There are people shouting at the televisions. There is a pair of pool tables at the back of the room. And over near the front door where you guys are, a couple of slot machines. And then several
like
people
it.
at the bar drinking all manner of things, mostly different kinds of beer, it looks like, but there are a handful of folks that look like they have something harder in smaller glasses.
Mm. Very nice. Very nice.
The bartender is a young woman with like a short pixie cut, wearing like a white blouse and suspenders.
This is 2007.
Yes, it might be.
Does she have like hard rimmed glasses?
Dexter is going to go up to the bar and is going to say, hello, I was wondering if I could please get a grasshopper.
This is Cat not knowing what a grasshopper is.
So it's basically like a creamy cocktail with like a mint chocolatey flavor, and it's green, obviously, in flavor.
Mhm.
And it's usually got like, I think it's like a little sort of like chocolate kind of on the top, like shredded a little. But yeah, it's basic. It's a very like fruit
That
like
actually looks awesome.
yeah, mostly like, because Matthew would drink like whiskey or something like that, but Dexter is going to have a grasshopper.
Okay. She just kind of looks you up and down. Yeah, I can do that. Anything for you? I'll just take a beer. She sort of gestures and he shrugs and she just picks one.
I look at him and I'm like, really? You don't want a bushwhacker?
What? I'm a simple man with simple needs.
Not even a Mai Tai? Come on, chocolate martini. That's all over you.
Fine, chocolate martini.
Shit, I didn't think you'd go for it.
What? What is happening, kiddo? Yeah, so you do that and he sits down at the bar. And you actually see now a couple of the folks at the bar have tablets, and she says and she brings one over to you guys. She says this is we do a decent amount of um online betting if you folks are interested. These games are happening in California right now.
Oh, thank you. I'll be looking over the potentials for the betting on the games and things, but I'm going to kind of like, listen, like looking around, kind of taking in the room. I think I'd like to just to get a sense. Because I would have done Blush of Life, which I just rolled posthumously, and I did succeed, so I'm not hungry from it. But I'm kind of looking around, and I want to see, what is it? I sense the beast. Is that yeah, sense the beast. I just want to sort of like activate that, and kind of like that way I can kind of pick up on where members of our kind are specifically, so I can listen a little more closely for my target's name.
Okay. So does that require anything?
It doesn't have a cost as far as activating it. It's passive. It says dice pool would be resolve and animalism versus composure and subterfuge. So basically, they're trying to be on the down low and I'm trying to pick them out of the crowd.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your roll then.
Oh god, I have very few dice on this. What is it? Blood surge and I can do more?
Correct. Yeah, blood surge gives you 2 extra dice.
And what does it cost me?
It costs you a rouse check.
All right, so let me rouse. Successful, so I get 2 more dice.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'm at 1 hunger. I need 100 dice in here. Let's see. I'm gonna spend a willpower and reroll 2.
Okay.
So I get 3 successes total.
Yeah, so you're sort of looking around. And there's so many people in here moving around that it's almost hard to tell. Because you end up relying a lot on scent for it, and everything in here just smells like smoke and alcohol and BO.
Tasty.
But after a bit, you do sense one person that at first you're like, oh, that's our guy. And then you sort of zero in and you're like, no, that one's a ghoul. And then that person moves and you are pretty certain it is the gentleman sitting behind him. A pretty built guy wearing like a black t-shirt with a full sleeve of tattoos, and a bit of like blonde hair that's sort of falling into his face. And is holding up the tablet and shouting angrily about a bet that he just lost.
I'm just going to take a sip of my grasshopper and kind of make eye contact with Pete, and just sort of lazily look toward the, yelling sound and kind of give him like a little side eye, like,
Pete kind of looks down at the tablet and up at where the TV was, and based on the amount of yelling this guy is doing and the amount of money that just shows this was lost, you see the username Molotov Clive, like
What's
Molotov
the name?
cocktail.
Oh,
Molotov Clive next to it.
Nice.
Looks like he's probably about $700 or so. Not a huge amount, but compared to some of the other stuff that's going, money that has been put down on this match, it's an insignificant loss.
I kind of look to the other side of the room, like I'm looking at the other TVs and stuff, and I say quietly, well, no wonder he doesn't ever have any money. I mean, it seems like we know where the funds are going.
Yeah, apparently.
Down the pisser. So I think we spend some time. We wait for him to be heading out whenever he does, and we casually make our exit and just sort of clock what vehicle he's leaving in.
And come back tomorrow night.
I think so. I mean, if he's leaving on his own, maybe follow for a bit. Just casual, just to see which way he goes out of here. Don't not nothing to get suspicious of. But also pay attention if he leaves with a group.
Mm,
Who are his people who he might be traveling with back and forth on a regular
Mhm.
basis. How's your chocolate martini, Pete?
It's great. I can't wait to throw this up later.
Before you throw that one up, you should try a painkiller.
I don't know what these words mean.
It's did you like pina coladas?
No,
And getting lost in the rain.
Yeah, no,
even
it's
worse.
it's
No.
it's a spin on a pina colada, but it's something that was popular back in the 70s.
Mm.
I used to, when I'd go on dates and stuff, it'd be a favorite of I'd pick one up for the ladies, but they were pretty tasty, so I'd usually have one for myself. Do you like rum, coconut, orange
Like
juice?
like rum, not the coconut. And is the OJ the like chunky stuff?
No, no. Well, I mean, it depends, I guess, on what the bar uses. Nutmeg? Do you like nutmeg?
Sure.
No, you don't. I know what you like now. You don't like anything. But anyway. All right. So I think the two of us are going to just pay attention and watch and wait for the evening to be coming to an end before we stumble our way out to F and follow them out. So
Okay. So you guys wait for a couple of hours, and finally folks start heading out of here. They announce last call, and a few folks are like hanging around until the last minute before the woman at the bar is like, if I have to throw you out, I absolutely will. And you see who you suspect to be Clive, and also the one ghoul that you had clocked, as well as a handful of others head out the back door at the same time.
I will follow along as if heading out to
It looks
leave
like
as
they're heading
well.
to the parking lot.
Yep, I head in that direction. I kind of do that thing. I'm like checking my pockets, like I'm trying to figure out where the hell my keys went,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to not seem like I'm paying any attention to them.
Mm-hmm. Um, you see that I'll say it's Clive, the ghoul, and three other people that, as far as you know, are mortals. Um, each pick out some of the bikes and head out.
Yeah, so I'll make my way to the car with if I think Pete's in tow. I didn't tell him we were going. I just went. But
Yeah.
get in the car, start it back up and
Mm-hmm.
kind of drive out, not trying to stay too close to the bikes, but just
Mm-hmm.
seeing if I can get a random idea of like what direction and where they might be going.
Mm-hmm. So I will say, you guys find yourselves heading toward a um a group of apartments.
Hmm.
It's one of those like complexes where it's like 10 or 15 of them off on the side road that are all pretty much look almost identical. The like address numbers are kind of very close together. Some of them are like worn away a little bit. Um, Nail Park and pile off the bikes and start slowly making their way up to one of these apartments.
Can I tell which one they might be going into? or is it hard to tell from driving past? I'm
Um,
not close. Like literally, I'm driving past on the road with
yeah,
no intention of turning in.
it's hard to tell. Like you know what general area you're in, but it looks like just from the street you can see probably at least like 6 different buildings. And I'll say at this point you basically saw them pull in and you heard the bikes cut off. And I'll say that's probably the most you can see if you're just sort of driving by and not actually pulling into the complex.
Yeah, no, we'll keep going by. And I'll say to Kincaid, I think that we should we know where they went. Maybe lose the familiar car that we've got and go
Mm-hmm.
maybe sort of do some reconnaissance and see if we can pick out if they're staying here permanent, if it's just a stopover, and just have a secondary location if
Mm-hmm.
we need to.
I agree, that's wise. Okay. I can't open that now because you shook it up. That one's open, you can't shake that.
Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll like hide the car nearby, double back, and just set up for
Mhm.
just watching for them
All
next little
right.
bit before it gets too late and we gotta head for home.
All right. So just so I know, go ahead and roll me a this sounds like stealth and yeah, stealth and dexterity.
So would shadowing apply?
Shadowing is typically when you're following somebody in a crowd,
Okay.
not necessarily trying to hide in an empty
all right.
parking lot.
That's fair. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a rouse check. I succeed. I get 2 extra dice. Yeah. I have to remember to use a blood dice because I am at 1 hunger. There we go. Oh, fuck you, dice. I'm gonna use my last willpower. I'm gonna have to do some willpower shit here at some point.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm at 0 willpower now, baby. And I'm gonna re-roll 3 of these, right? 1, 2, and 3. 2 successes plus. Nah, I'm at 3 successes. That was a
Okay.
disappointing use of that. Just so you know, 3 successes on hiding and stealth.
Okay, good to know.
As I fade into the shadow, hopefully.
Okay, so one thing that I have been forgetting to do, at the start of the session, vampires can remove a number of superficial damage levels to their, from their willpower, equal to either your composure or resolve, whichever is highest.
My resolve is 4. So do I have 4 willpower then?
Yeah, so whatever it had been before you just spent, because I think you spent it twice tonight.
Yeah, so it was 2. So it would be I would have
Mm-hmm.
I would have gotten up to, so I'd have 3 right now.
Okay.
Because I can't go over my maximum.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotcha.
And I will say, we will pick up with the rest of the crew. So, can I help you? I believe Leon was going to meet with some folks tonight that had mentioned they had been to Woodstock. Does he want to go on his own since these are folks from his clan, or
That'd probably be best. I know canonically the Ravnos don't like to be exposed to too much.
yeah, not too much. So they had told you to meet there at a local state park. They tell you you're gonna have to either jump the gate or break it, but that shouldn't be a problem.
No, he's good with gates.
You get to them and find in one of the more remote campsites in this nearby park, you see a car, a van, RV, and a motorcycle all sort of a cluster around in a bag or in a circle. Um, with with four men sitting in lawn chairs. And in the center is a big lantern, an overturned box, and what looks like a couple of bags of random stuff.
I will approach out of the darkness.
Hey, Leon.
Hello.
The first guy you see that stands up and walks over is a skinny white guy with sort of shaggy dark hair, brown hair, um, wearing like a loose fitting shirt with ties in the front, and way too many beaded necklaces. Walks over and does the like big bear hug to you.
Mm.
How have you been? It's been a while.
Yeah, I've met some new people that have kept me busy.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Just like
sort of a coterie job type
politics
thing.
stuff?
No, not my side of it.
No. Well,
Some of them may be interested in politics, but
mm.
let them have it, I say.
Oh yeah. So, and he turns around, and you know this is Dash. And he'll introduce you and remind you of some of the other folks around here.
Yeah,
He
sure.
points to the one of the guys sitting in the lawn chair that's just sort of like slouched all the way down, is wearing like a leather jacket, has long, greasy, dark hair, uh, and a band t-shirt, and is just like fiddling with a pen on his fingers. Um, the other guy has sitting up and had been texting on a phone. He's got hair that he has dyed partially, um, sleeve of tattoos, and lots of like roses and flowers and stuff on them. Um, you actually know that this gentleman, you don't recognize him. You know he's not Ravnos, or at least he's not one that you've met. Um, and the last guy is a relatively short guy with like shoulder length, really curly hair, um, wearing like a Hawaiian shirt, um, and is just sort of sitting there watching everything go down, and is very much eyeing the stuff in the center of this area. He says, I believe that we were waiting for you to start the auction. Um, and Dash says, yeah, we've done this thing a couple of times. Last time we've all gotten together, where whatever random stuff we found that looks kind of interesting, we'll maybe trade some stuff around, just because why not? Oh, he says, I don't think you and Frankie have met. And he points to the guy with the little streak of red dye in his hair. He stands up and shakes your hand. Frankie, I've been hanging out with Jasper over here, and he points to the guy in the leather jacket. You know that
Mhm.
Jasper is a musician. And
Oh, that's
looking
good to
at
know.
this guy, he's definitely got that vibe, but a lot more charisma than Jasper usually does. Um,
You know, one of my
uh,
friends has been looking for musicians.
really?
Yeah, I think more for
Uh,
a classic jazz style, which I don't know if that's your bag.
we kind of do more of like rock,
Hmm.
but
There's a lot of
I
overlap.
uh Frankie is like I actually was I did a tiny bit of training in like classical stuff as a kid, but I could maybe do some of that.
I can put you guys in contact.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Speaking of music though, you guys have mentioned that you wanted folks that were at Woodstock, right?
That's right.
Is there like you guys
We-
trying to make a new one? I know every time it just kind of falls
No.
apart or
There was an event that occurred at Woodstock that a
oh, there
friend
was
was
a lot
involved
of
in.
events that happened at Woodstock, my man.
This one was more bad for some,
No.
but here's the rundown. The sister of a wait, that's not right. Okay. There was a friend of mine had a brother who was at Woodstock. She was turned, but the brother vanished during Woodstock. She, until recently, and still thinks that he was taken by a kindred, probably. But she's sort of wondering if maybe she could find out what actually happened to him. So if you know anyone who maybe made a new child there that day, or knew like a brother sister pair that was split up, there's not a lot of details. His name was River, if that helps. I don't know if I mean, nobody throws their names out all the time, but
I mean,
I heard there was a lot of
there's
kindred there.
there was a weirdly lot of like a lot of lunatics too, a lot of Malkavians,
Hmm.
like a lot. Um, but like she said that her brother went missing the same day she was turned. There's no chance she like ate
It
him,
doesn't
is
seem like
there?
that's what happened. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't. I
Well,
don't
that's
think
good
so.
because that'd be some traumatic
Because
shit to have on your
she knows
conscience.
her sire, so
Oh,
I
well, that's
think
good.
they were maybe she and her brother were separated at some point,
Mm,
and that's when he like vanished.
mm.
Yeah, I think we just want to find out what happened if we can.
Well, Frankie's like, so from what I remember Woodstock, um, I was 16. I think I still have the original ticket somewhere. Um,
Oh, that's cool. Memento.
mm, um, uh, Jasper, he says, yeah, the music was great. Um, the weather was absolute ass. But yeah, there were a lot of licks there. I personally met like probably 50 at least.
Wow.
And a shitload of them were Malks. Um, pretty sure there were a couple though that were what did they call them? The anti-tribu or Sabat.
Hmm. A lot of
But
different
at the
factions that
time,
were
like
talking to each other.
New York was full of Sabat at the time anyway, so it's not that
Mhm.
big a surprise. I know that there were certainly a few more people that went missing than they say went missing. I
Sure.
assume your river was one of them.
Yeah, I think so. Hmm.
Um,
Well, if it's mostly Malkavians, perhaps we could start in that direction.
yeah, the guy with the sort of real big beer belly and Hawaiian shirt is like, yeah, actually, I had from a little bit of what they were saying, it sounded like they were there for something. Like, I asked one of them, like, did somebody invite you? Did you buy tickets or ahead of time or whatever? Or did you hear about it on the local radio? And they said something about getting a call. And at first, like,
Hmm.
I figured it was like, oh, a phone call, but then like a couple of them said it, and it sounded like it was something else. So I don't know if that's
One of
like
their
what they
brain
call a
things going on.
gathering. What, like,
Yeah.
you know how like the Gangrel call it like a pack or some shit. I don't know.
Well, if they all got called, maybe there was some sort of frenzy event, and then there'd be
Well, if it
nobody
was
remember what
if
happened.
it was a frenzy, it would have been a bloodbath. Like,
Yeah, well, like a small secret one. Dark Predator nighttime stuff.
maybe.
Well, I mean, I guess that's sort of a lead. I'm gonna have to research this more.
um, like, yeah, I know a handful of other other ones that were there. Um, okay. Um, Dash
Mhm.
says, I actually, if you're thinking that like, so you, this guy that was, you're pretty sure it was one of us, yeah, that did it, or
That's the impression that we got. Yeah, it's kind of hazy about the details, the specific details, but
so like I know of the handful of us that were there, and like not
Mhm.
all of us, and Frankie's like I wasn't turned yet, I was just there as a dude, and that happened afterwards. Um, it's like Dash was like, I know that we were kind of keeping under the radar, but I know there was at least a couple of Sabat packs there that were a little less so. And I know I have one Sabat contact who's kind of like like little leagues Sabat. He's not real deep into the crazy, crazy shit, as far as I know. He may know something, but he's a bit of a wild card, so I'd maybe pick back up.
sure. Well, yeah, I'd appreciate anything.
Oh, I wasn't going with you.
Well,
No
no, no,
offense,
no,
but
no. I wasn't asked. I got my own people that
yeah.
I can
Okay,
send
cool.
in.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I
Yeah,
get
like
mixed up in that shit.
any connections or any reaching out that you guys could do about it would be well appreciated.
Yeah. Um, Let me see. And he actually like goes and grabs his phone and starts scrolling through. He's like, hang on, I might have a name for you.
I hope I'm not forgetting the details of River that Poppy gave us. Okay.
Um, he's like, yeah, there. I know an Armand that was there. He's the bot. Um, knocked my headphones off my head. Um, yeah, I don't know what flavor of like what clan he is,
Mm-hmm.
but
It would be a different group that I could get in touch with, and that would be helpful.
mm,
Just putting out feelers at this point, because it's not a lot to go on, and there is a lot of people involved. So
he's like, yeah, I've got a phone number for him. Um, I think you maybe just like text him, and you can say my name, but just say that like I just passed your name on. I didn't say shit about how I knew him or anything.
sure, yeah, I'll be discreet.
Um, but now you're here. You interested in seeing what we got to trade?
Why not?
Um, so they show around a handful of things they've acquired, including a um very, very nice Rolex that looks like it's vintage, a bag full of drugs, some of which you can identify, most of which you can't.
The best kind.
Live World War II grenade.
Ooh, those are hard to find, I bet.
Mm-hmm. 4 pairs of hidden earpieces.
Like functional?
Mhm.
Oh,
And this one, the guy with the big beer belly, steps up, and he said his name is Big Tim. He says uh, this one's wild. This is a pair of the Queen's silk granny panties.
the Queens?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm.
classy
Of
lady.
Britain.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, like,
that's the one I know.
yeah.
Do you
Not
it could be
personally.
any other. We actually mean Queen Elsa. We got them from Disneyland.
Okay. Woo. Um, and Jasper actually says forward, he's like, I've got one more thing that I found. And he pulls out a small vial with a string wrapped around it. And when he swishes it, you can see in a little bit of light from the lantern that it is blood. He says it's not as old as the one that I had heard about, but this is supposed to be from a Ravnos, that's a lot older than all of us. My stories say it's from a 5th gen Sabat guy.
Wow.
Vestigier. He's apparently a main philosopher for him.
That's got to be one
I
of the
don't know what
rarest
it'll
things
do,
around.
but
Well, you know,
I imagine it's pretty strong in
some sort of domain, I bet.
I've heard that he didn't lose access to chemistry. Said
Now
that
that's interesting.
he can turn an entire room into something totally different.
That would be something. Magic. Chemistry's like magic or something, right?
Chemistry is the illusion stuff.
The illusion.
Ah.
You know, I was looking at that as how Ravnos have that, but it wasn't on like all the lists that they had.
It's okay, baby.
That would be a really cool thing to have, illusion. Because there's not
Yeah,
really
so
any good illusions in the book anymore.
yeah, so chemistry is in the player's handbook, Kevin.
I did see
Chemistry.
it on one of the wikis, but there's a lot of
Yeah,
wikis.
it is a amalgam now with so part of it is dominate and I think obfuscate.
That would make sense.
Presence and obfuscate. Leilani, no. He's like, yeah, but from what I could tell, he could change the entire way a building looks from with very little effort.
It'd be like the shadow.
Oh no, that's some different shit.
No, like the movie
that's
The Shadow.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Somebody turned a building to look like something else.
Oh, okay.
There's a comic book version.
Alec Baldwin's movie.
That is a good reference. I like that, yeah. In hindsight, that is very much what I was thinking, yeah.
Proud men's minds.
Yeah. But I will say, if you want any of these things, you can go ahead and make a roll. Let's see, it would probably be, I'll say, maybe either
I'm not going to be
wits or
good at it.
manipulation,
Uh-huh.
and whatever dots you have in resources.
Oh, I
As
will.
it is basically a bidding war.
Manipulation and resources. I think I have a few points in each of those. Yeah, I got 2, and that would be 6 dice for me to do that. I want to go for that blood. I was interested in chemistry when I was making the character, and it wasn't really an option. But if there's a chance. Plus, I do
Yeah,
know
go for
a
it.
blood scientist who maybe could help me figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be cool to use like a blood surge to get extra dice, or is that like not cool?
You can.
Is that 2 dice?
Yes. Remember to make your
Rouse check.
Yep.
I'll do the regular roll first and then the rouse check. Oh, that sucks. 2 successes for the.
if you have willpower, you can you can re-roll up to 3 non-hunger dice.
Ooh, I'm gonna use willpower then. Now that you've told us we get more back. Reroll 3 non-hunger dice. Another 0 successes.
Oh.
Well, he wasn't here for that, but.
Oh.
And I failed my rouse check too, so a lot of
Okay.
failures.
Yeah, so
They didn't want the crap that I had for their crap.
yeah. I'll say that it ends up going to Dash. Oh. Yeah. So they'll give you they give you the phone number for that Armand guy.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, I want to tell Dash that, like, congratulations. If you end up using that and it lets you learn something new, I want to know what it is. Let me know.
I could maybe share a little.
Oh, yeah, if it works.
Mm. Well, it'd be my stuff. I don't think there's enough of that to share. It's not much more
Oh,
than a
well, yeah.
mouthful.
Well, if it
Um,
works for you, I want to see what you can do. I like a
um,
show.
Jasper is like, I'm still on the hunt. If I find the real deal, I'll let you know.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. And I'll let my
Um,
friend Betty know about some new musicians that might be interested in seeing what they could put together.
yeah,
If you're interested in doing club work now and then, the club's not up yet, but when it is,
yeah.
I think it's
Whenever we're
going to
in
be pretty
town, we
good.
do a bit of traveling around. But yeah, we can do that.
Well, great.
Right.
And if that is all that Leon wanted to ask and talk about, we
Yeah.
can go back to um.
He would hang out with them for a little while longer, but that's all
Oh
he would
yeah.
talk about.
Now we're
Maybe.
shooting the shit. All right, now
Oh
we
yeah.
got business out of the way. Have you watched the new season of Bridgerton? I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah. So I'll say Poppy and Betty, you were the last two that were together. What are you guys doing?
I want to go around and like, oh, excuse me. Oh, fuck. I know that I talked to some people that were like in charge around here, but I would like to find do some canvassing and be like, hey, my club is opening on this date, and give them a date, whatever it might be. I'm setting a date. It is almost ready to go. I also want to text Steven and ask him how he's doing and if he wants to get dinner sometime.
Remind me who Steven is.
Uh, let me message you. I can spell. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yes, he says he is happy to do dinner sometime soon.
Okay, great. I'll let him pick the date whenever he's free. But I'm putting it on the table because I want to do it. Yeah. And yeah, I wanna go around and God, I should write their names down, but somebody that I was talking to before is like one of the people in charge around here. I wanted to go and spread the news a little bit. Hey, Poppy.
Yeah.
I gotta go tell people about the club. Would you like to come with me?
I think I might take a walk. That's okay with you.
That's fine.
Okay.
You have my number. I mean, if you want to join me after a walk, I'm gonna be out for a while.
Okay. Good luck. I hope that you are able to persuade people to join in.
Darling, I'm always very persuasive and I always have a good time. I am worried about you though. I hope you're doing okay.
I'm okay. I'll be
Don't leave the pot to simmer on the stove too long. It will boil over. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I think Betty, the person you were thinking of, is Dean, the owner of the Bronze Bull dive bar that functions as an Elysium around here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I want to, yeah, I don't want to be like competition because we're different kind of like vibes. So, I would invite. I would say, if there are any other like kindred hangout spots, any like well-known people that might be interested in spreading the word.
I'll say that Betty probably knows quite a few places, even if they aren't like official Elysiums. You know all the spots, considering you did get a lot of that written down from Rasmus.
Yeah. I feel like she's trying
Alani.
to reestablish like having like a presence, so she's just introducing herself to people and like if you need help, if you need a place to stay, if you need like anything at all, just come find me. I will help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. I don't know if you wanted to roleplay that out, but that's what I wanted to do in the first place.
So I'll say you spend some time doing that. Poppy, what did you want to do?
Sorry, my mouse wasn't working.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk to the homeless shelter. I'm gonna bug Husk because I know he's there.
How do you know he's there? Hey, how come?
Because I followed you.
How could you follow me?
I followed you before. Freckles.
JJ's been putting air tags on all of us.
I don't know he's there. I'm
Good
guessing.
idea. Good idea. Air tag everyone later. While you're on day sleep, I'm gonna just cut it and just put it into you, and then have to do it every night in case it comes out.
I think it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so I just every night I kind of have to do it so that it stays there. Yeah.
The wild thing is because that wouldn't really necessarily constitute a full point of damage, you would kind of automatically heal that without even thinking about it. Because like when you heal wounds, it's not a conscious thing, like I'm gonna heal it. Your body just does it, whether you ask to it, whether you want it to or not, which is why it's really dangerous to go to sleep when you're hungry and you're wounded.
Oh, is he inserting air tags?
No,
in
No,
my-
no,
he's joking. He's not
okay.
saying he actually is, but I'm
I
just
could
like,
also use the prison pocket.
There's
I feel
a
like they would notice that. Like they might be dead, but like I still feel like you'd notice that.
there's a character in the show iCarly whose mom put a tracking chip in his brain so that she could find him.
And the only problem is with vampires, every night you go back to your original thing, so a lot of that stuff would just shove itself out of you.
This goes back to my braces question. No, it's okay.
You just have to go put it back in every night.
Yep.
You could also put it on like something that you know that they carry around.
You know, there's the logical,
collar, the
easy
dog
way
collar.
to do it, but
Does he have a dog collar?
Or like his flip phone, you put it in where the battery is.
We don't have to tag Husk. I don't know he's there.
You
I'm
could probably just
walking
tell
to the
Husk
homeless
it's a different, better battery.
You guys are gonna tag me, and it's gonna end up showing that my name's Connor and I'm a dog, and it doesn't link back to my home. That's what happened to one of my cats.
There was a whole British superhero show about that.
About my cat?
No, it was about a cat, but then you found out it was a person.
Oh.
Interesting.
Alright.
There's more to it, but I won't spoil. It's a pretty good show. Gotta break the momentum of the scene.
No.
Let's see. No. So what is Poppy doing then?
Yeah, I'm walking to the homeless shelter.
Trina?
Yeah, so you make your way
Oh,
to the homeless shelter. And I'll say because you guys stand out probably a bit more than he does, Husk, you do spot Poppy before she spots you.
I'm sure whatever I'm doing is probably done. So he'll get up and grab her by her arm and take her outside. No buffets.
I wasn't looking to.
I'm just telling you, this is not a buffet. What do you want?
I don't know. I feel lost, and I thought maybe I would feel better if I talked to you.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh. He points over to like the stairs. And just sit down and points to a seat next to him. What's up? Is this about your mom?
No, not really.
Good, because that would have been awkward.
I mean, it's kind of, we've been acquaintances for a long time.
We sure have.
hmm When Betty left, it was still just me and you, so.
Yep.
I feel like I know you somewhat.
That's probably about right.
And you probably know more about me.
Last couple of days, yeah, I would say so.
I don't mind people knowing, but I also feel weird about it.
Do you wish people didn't know?
A little bit. I just don't want people to get involved with my problems. I feel like they're my problems to solve. And I think you feel the same.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell myself that it's okay to ask for help because I've been going to therapy.
Have you?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Is
Yeah, Willem's made me.
that a weird sire thing? He can just make you go to therapy.
No, but I've been having traumatic episodes. So, yeah, I think I should have probably gone to therapy a while ago. But I guess it was that on top of, the, hey, how is everything going on with everybody? And I was like, okay, might as well just for it to come out because at some point it's going to come out, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Eventually, you got to stop running.
Well, because of who we are, we don't really get tired when we run. So we can run for a really long time.
Yeah, I've seen Twilight.
What's that?
That's
It's like the Twilight Zone.
No, it's not. It's a vampire movie that came out in 2008.
How is it?
It's not great.
Oh.
It's good, but it's not your thing, I don't think.
Is it anything like Fright Night?
No, not at all. It's more of more romance. Kinda. Yeah, it's a weird one.
Maybe let's not talk about this.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Ed.
hi, Ed. It's just a stray cat.
This cat has insomnia.
Do you think you'll tell them about your family or anything about you? I don't know how much I know about you.
And by them, do you mean me?
Do you think you'll tell us? I know you're very secretive about that kind of stuff, and I'm not going to push you, but I just wanted to let you know that you might get pushed by other people.
Yeah, probably.
Are you willing to let them know?
It depends. If it comes up naturally, sure, why not? If they push, I'm extremely stubborn, and I don't give in to peer pressure very well.
I know.
It's also hard for majority of them to communicate if, I decide to be a dog for the day. might have Leon. That might be about it.
I don't think Leon's the type to push.
Maybe. I don't know.
I just wanted to let you know that I consider you as my friend. And I probably would have told you and all of them anyway.
Do you feel like you were pushed? That you were rushed to tell this information?
Like I said, you gotta stop running at some point. I was gonna have to deal with my mom, whether or not she had lived or died. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not feeling it yet. Maybe that was a cathartic thing to do.
Maybe.
But I don't know yet.
Maybe if you're lucky, she won't come back as a ghost and haunt you for the rest of your life. Unlife.
My friend Sean has a bracelet that keeps ghosts away. Maybe I can figure out where he got that from.
Why would you keep ghosts away?
He doesn't like ghosts.
Pussy. He's afraid of ghosts. What are they gonna do to you? They're gonna knock over your table salt?
Husk was like, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Rearrange your furniture.
It's the fucking last movie I've ever seen.
I think ghosts can, like, I don't know, possess you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, maybe he's afraid of that. He's a vampire though, so I feel like, I don't know.
To each their own, I guess. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I should let them know. I don't know if I should let you know. Because I don't know if I know. You know?
Yeah. I understand. And that's fine, I think. I think that's fine.
Still trying to figure it all out.
That's fair. Look at me. I'm 76. Got nothing figured out.
Don't look a day over. How old are you?
Really?
76.
Yeah, 76.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to tell anybody anything until you're ready. But I hope that you stick around, Husk.
I can't really go anywhere. Just kind of where I'm needed.
I think you know what I mean.
I think I don't understand what you mean by that. Listen, I was not the smart one. So
I meant when we go places, I think you should come along. I think we need you more than we. There's 3 stray cats here.
listen,
I think we need you more than you think we do. Well,
I pick up a stray cat. No, they don't like me.
they might. I mean, as long as you don't do
I
anything.
put my hand out to the stray cat.
They're just sitting there. These are city cats. They're like those like college campus squirrels. They'll just come up and steal your food. I don't think they care.
if you ever want to talk, I guess you know where to find me.
Ouch.
Stray cat bit you.
Trying to steal my lunch.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. You don't have to say goodbye. You can just get up and leave.
Okay.
It's called an Irish goodbye. You know that, right?
She's leaving.
She's such a fast learner. And he'll just stay there on the stoop, I guess. Where are you going?
Oh,
I didn't say you could stay.
I thought we were moving on.
It's your scene.
Yeah, I thought it was moving on. I'm gonna go visit the empty grave of my brother, and we don't have to do that whole thing, but I'm doing that.
So I'll say, sorry, I opened some pop-up that I didn't need. No, do not open Bing. Get the fuck out of here. Um, yeah, so you make your way to the cemetery where you know that River's memorial is. Can sort of easily just jump the fence and make your way over to it. You do see that there is one for you next to it. Yours isn't the headstone thing isn't quite as nice.
You do get it a flat square.
She's awful.
Did he get a big like headstone? Like,
oh my god!
Got a big headstone with like a picture of him on it, and you just got like a flat like stone that's not taken care of or mowed over, weed eaten, and just has like whatever you're.
You do see though that there are flowers on both of them.
It says Priscilla.
It's
and like it's not everybody's. It's just it's just Rivers and poppies.
Mm. I grab out of my pocket of like it's the middle of summer, so just pocket of my pants. Like some wild flowers that I had grabbed up along the way, and I set them on River's grave. Happy birthday, Papa. I'll figure it out. I promise. I think I'd just hang out there.
I'll say that you're just sort of I'll say there's like one of those like stone benches a little bit away so you can sit and watch. And as you're just going to sort of sitting there lost in thought, you you're looking at it and then you blink for a second, and instead of the smooth grassy area with the headstone there, you see it's changed to a fresh mound of dirt with a shovel stuck into it. And then there's a shift of lighting, and for a half second you have that instinctual fear of, oh God, is the sun up? And you look up and you see a full moon casting this bright beam of light downward onto the grave. But when you look down at the grave, you see River sitting there in grass, cross-legged, exactly as you remember him, almost the exact same night as the last time you saw him. Sitting there in a little bit of rain that's starting to fall. Until slowly the shadows around him lengthen and darken until they go over him and you can't see him any longer.
I'm reaching out. I'm gonna reach out. I can't or like fight through
it. You like reach out and rush over to where he was and find yourself, instead of standing on the edge of that fresh grave, you see that you are now looking down into a canyon of a absolutely barren and dry riverbed. And the rain that had been like that sort of light mist turns to a deluge. And a second later, you look down and you realize that it is no longer rain, it is blood. and you
Oh.
see this canyon fill. And as it's flowing, you see there's this shift as it turns from like this little trickle to a gushing river, and it changes course. Following along it, you see that it flows far off in the distance and into a sinkhole, just a hole in the earth, and vanishes.
Oh my god.
And just as you reach that sinkhole and look down and see nothing but a black abyss, you blink again and you're sitting in a graveyard on a bench, or not on the bench anymore, but standing looking down at your brother's grave and a handful of flowers that you left for him on his birthday.
Do you just have a premonition?
Is that? Oh god. Yeah. Immediately gonna call Betty.
Hello? Hello?
Can you come to this location?
You have to be more specific, dear, because
Come to.
Oh, sorry. I thought all of us had air tags and push up our asses.
Yeah. I thought that you had already planned it.
You glued them to the end of the plug.
If you send your location, I will be there as fast as I can.
I say the location of graveyard.
All right, I'm heading over.
Summer Hills Graveyard, I guess.
Okay.
Or whatever, Baltimore Graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that the presidents are buried. I don't know. Is there?
I don't know that there are any presidents buried in Baltimore.
Wouldn't it be like
Edgar Allan Poe? No.
Not yet.
No, there's not enough space in Poe's
No.
graveyard.
Okay, it's just a graveyard then.
yeah. Is it would you say I can get there fast?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see me running, I'm like in my stilettos, of course. I'm still iconic.
Poppy's on the ground.
I don't know why I'm breathing hard. I'm sorry. Sometimes I like to pretend. Hey,
Yeah. So Betty, you make your way to this address and find yourself at a graveyard.
Ugh.
Hi,
Poppy.
Poppy.
Poppy is on the ground, like she's got blood dripping from her eyes.
Are you okay? What happened?
I describe the premonition.
Interesting. She hands you a handkerchief. It's red, and she gives it to you. And she says, "It seems to me that someone is trying to tell you that he's out there." But maybe that's just me being optimistic.
He's out there, or a lot of people are gonna die.
No. Their blood is gonna turn into a river and it's gonna go into a sinkhole.
Oh, all right. Take, work through this, because don't need to breathe. But the motion, like, just repeat the gesture. Think about where you are. Feel the ground under your feet.
Grounding.
Yeah.
Therapist has talked about that.
Yeah, I find it that helps to visualize where you are at the moment and count all the things that you can feel. Look at the things that you can see right now. It's not the premonition. I am here. We'll tell you if something is here or here, but I promise.
Okay.
Okay. River of Blood, it can be a number of things, It could just be talking about Passover in a couple of weeks. Like that's a possibility, you know.
Is it like? Is it literal? Like river of blood? Like he's bleeding?
Or river of blood, as in he's a kindred.
If he's a kindred.
Or something else. It's possible that he's other creatures that go bump in the night. Whatever those lichens or specter or demons or fairies or whatever not. Anything is possible, I suppose.
Yeah, so maybe we should be asking specifically for him.
I mean, if you're seeing this, if somebody is sending these messages out, right? I think that I feel like destiny is going to warn you once again. But just be prepared that he's not how you remember him, right? You weren't the same person you were 70 years ago, however long. I can't remember.
55.
55. Whatever it takes, we will be here, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna hug Betty.
She gives you a hug back. It's gonna be all right. You're not alone anymore, and you have family that cares about you very, very much.
I believe you.
Good. Good. Now, I think that if we get a picture of him, perhaps we can show it to people from the time period. I was a little preoccupied in Japan at the time, but you know.
Yeah. I have a box of stuff, and there's probably, I mean, yearbook photos at least.
Perfect. That's a good place to start, having a visual thing, because he again could have changed his name.
Yeah, I do have a photo of him, yeah, in the box. Sorry, my brain is, it's been a weird night, so.
Yeah, I understand. I think that you haven't seen the last of him. And I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I hope you're doing okay.
I'm fine. I do think I'm just gonna go home.
You want to ride?
Yes, please.
I just got a new cassette.
Oh. Your car
I need
has
to
a
know
cassette
what
player.
cassette is it?
It's the Barbie movie soundtrack.
Oh my god. They still make that on cassette, or did she have to burn that?
No, they sold the Barbie movie soundtrack on cassette.
They what?
Mhm.
Yes. And there's Taylor Swift also sells cassettes.
Okay, good to know. Things I didn't know.
Yeah, it's coming around like records, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So she's excited. She hasn't had a new cassette in years.
Yeah, so I'll say, unless there's anything else you guys want to do, we can end with Betty and Poppy leaving the cemetery with the Barbie soundtrack playing very loudly.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. That's kick ass.
Yeah. So we will pick up there next time with Poppy perhaps pondering a little bit more about this premonition she just got. Matthew and Kincaid looking into this job a little bit more. And Betty reaching out to some folks about her new club opening.
Yes.
So I hope you all had fun. Hope you all had a bloody good time. And we'll see you in the next one.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.